Hello everyone! Kevvl here once again. It's time for X4, finally. I found a solution that solves nearly every single one of my problems, thanks to EA Rolius. Thanks EA. Except there is still one problem. I'm playing an ancient exe file of the PC version. Good news? Well, it takes less processing power than Skype. Bad news? It uses a video format that any and all computers built after the year 2006 don't recognize. As a result, I'm forced to play both the emulator and the PC version. Oh well. Moving on to more important business, though. X4 is unique. Well, sort of. You can play as either X or 0, and your choice is final once you do. For this game, as well as X5 and 6, I'm going to ask all of you to decide if I should ever play as 0. If I did play as 0, there would likely be post-production commentary, no outtakes, but there would be an upgraded difficulty analysis to see which one's more difficult between X or 0. Leave a comment down below, tell me what you think, but for now, my main game is X. And we have a movie sign. Ooh, fancy decorations. And be prepared for Oscar-quality voice acting. Courtesy of Capcom.
It's about the Maverick Hunters, General. They are far too eager to please the humans and continue to hunt down the Reploids. Do you believe they pose a significant threat?
Perhaps.
You already know the truth, General. Their sole mission has been to destroy any Reploids who fail to do as the humans order. It's in your best interest to stop them now, before they turn on you. You possess enough power to destroy them!
Nice lightning. And who could that cloaked figure be?
You are dismissed.
Huh?
What?
He can't hear you either, man. You gotta speak up there.
Humans. Remove yourself from my sight.
Oh,
My
okay.
business with you has concluded.
Very well. But you will change your mind soon, I assure you.
They sure do a good job at hiding who that cloaked figure could possibly be. Oh look, it's the headquarters. And it's talking to us.
Mavericks have been sighted at point 5, 5, 6, 7. The Mavericks occupied the Sky Lagoon using the most advanced weapons available. The army appears to be the Repliforce.
Roger that, I'm on my way now!
Of course, I'll be on my way in just a moment. I was using the emulator there, and now I have to cut to the PC version, so I'll be back with you in a brief second. And we're back. There's almost no loading screen, because like I said before, this is a 1998 game. My computer can take a 10-year-old game. These are called spike marls, because they roll into spike balls, and chase you. But if you just shoot them quickly enough, they're not an issue. There's also the Tondroid S, dragonflies. These soldiers are called Not Beret. That's not with a K. They come in two varieties, B and G. B is brown and has a bomb, G is green and has a gun. Behind us, well, move fast, because it's Aragon. It was changed to Egragon in America, but the full name should be Aragon. I guess there was a copyright infringement on, I think, J.R.R. Tolkien's part? I don't know. Those bulldozer-type enemies are called Mad Bull 97. Although, since this is a 1998 game, I think they should change it to Mad Bull 98 for the PC version. The PlayStation one was released in 97, hence the naming.
You're Dragoon from the 14th unit!
Because I'm sure he forgot, and you just had to tell him.
What? Then Sky Lagoon will come crashing into the ground! The city below will soon become a sea of flames. Many people will perish. I have no choice but to escape from here and head to the city below.
Technically, though, you do have other options. They're just not any good.
What? The area has been completely destroyed!
Yeah, that's what happens when you build something like floating in the sky and expect nothing to happen.
They were innocent people. I won't forget this.
Honestly, though, I would never live in a floating city. That's just unsafe. Either way, well, everything's unsafe now, because the ceiling is coming in. I guess it's to mark the destruction. The enemies that seem to come out of nowhere are called trap blasts. They always come up in the same spot, and if you move slowly, you'll never run into one. The adorable, adorable bees, I love those little guys, are called Kyumbunes. They've got spiked tutus. They'll just simply rush at you, and they have terrible aim. Someone please explain why the floor just rose. That's not how physics works. When something is collapsing, it should go down. Oh, whatever. Fall down this pit, get yourself a 1-up, and life if you need it. I obviously don't. And then just jump across. You can avoid the pit if you want. It's supposed to trap you, but if you know where it's coming from, just jump past. And now the warning sign that I've oh so come to love in X games. I think it doesn't happen in Mega Man ZX. I don't remember, really. But I do know it does happen in Zero. It's pretty much a staple of boss fights. Oh yeah, and we're fighting Aragon. This music that you're hearing is actually unique to his fight, which is kind of neat. He's got a few attacks. He'll either slash at you if you're close enough, but you can usually be safe from that simply by sitting in the corner. He'll also fire a tri-shot of blasts at you. You'll want to lead those shots. Know where they're coming from, and you should be fine dodging them. But be careful, because the explosion it leaves on the ground will hurt you. When he rushes like that, stick to the corner. And you should be fine. Once he's at half health, his pattern will change slightly. In that his tri-shot becomes a super shot. Simply dash over it and you should be fine. And watch out for that dive attack. Honestly, I find the tri-shot slightly harder to dodge, but really, it's not all that bad. And he's down. Aragon is pretty much a pushover boss. He's an intro boss, so what do you expect? And suddenly, out of nowhere, there was a man in that dragon!
Who are you?
I am the Colonel of the Repliforce.
Has the Repliforce been occupying this area?
What are you talking about? I only came here to save my sister. The army responsible for all the violence in this area is not the Repliforce.
A likely story.
Nevertheless, I want you to disarm and follow me back to the HQ.
Never! You're asking my soldiers to drop their weapons? The only time we drop our weapons is when we aren't able to fight any longer.
And that is called being stupid.
But you will be regarded as a maverick and treated as such.
Do as you will. The Repliforce would sooner fight and die than discard our pride.
And that is called being really stupid.
Consider us mavericks if this is what you wish.
Wait! Calm down, Colonel.
For once, I gotta say, X is the smart one here.
What the... Something's got to give. Otherwise, the entire Repliforce will be considered mavericks.
And we're given the opportunity to save. So let's do that. Data block 1? Okay then. And when I hit continue, it's going to go to another cutscene, which I can't use. So I'm just going to switch over the clips now. See you in a moment. And movie sign numero 2. It's a blimp.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce.
Oh good, he got amplifiers. We can actually hear him this time.
By the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But Remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards
So wait a minute. You're saying that you're being branded as Mavericks wrongly, so in response, you're going to act like Mavericks.
Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight
You guys are stupid.
Without fear, for we are the Repliforce.
The most powerful army in history!
And it looks like mysterious cloaked figure man knows they're stupid. I find it funny as well.
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
Who are you?
Don't call me Double, the rookie hunter. Don't, my liege, the Repliforce has begun its coup. Don't.
Wait! Colonel, you're jumping to conclusions here.
Sir, you've been given the order to scramble. No, I'm fat. No.
Right, I'm leaving now.
And then it shows us what we have to do in each mission, which is a nice touch, although I don't think it happens in the other ones. Either way, jungle, infiltrate the enemy and destroy the weapon under construction. Cyberspace, destroy a virus. Air Force, destroy a ship. Volcano, destroy Dragoon. Marine base, they just blew up a city, so we have to destroy them. Biolaboratory, the abandoned lab is now operational. Investigate and destroy the... Wait, what? Okay, so wait a minute. For every abandoned laboratory that suddenly becomes operational, the first order of business is to destroy it? I think the X-Hunters are as dumb as the Repliforce. A military train is moving supplies, cut off the supply route. Now that's a good idea. Snow base. We've discovered a hidden snow base, halt production of their new weapon. Wait, wasn't the weapon at the jungle? I guess there are two now. Either way, that's for the next episode, so for now, let's move on to the outtakes. If there are any, I'm actually not sure at this point, because this is being recorded beforehand. Oh well, enjoy! The dragon behind us? That's Aragon. It's actually spelled a bit differently from the novels, but it's still Aragon, and I still think that's funny. Oh, well, On top, the dragonflies are called Tonbroid S, and these are spike marls. And that's why I should stop demonstrating. Aha! Difficulty analysis time. I was actually kinda split on deciding here. The fact that there was an extremely minimal amount of outtakes is mostly due to the fact that I had to record roughly 6 perfect runs. Each of those had their fair share of outtakes, so I'm going to take those into account even if you can't see them. I give Aragon a 1 out of 10. Honestly, once you figure out his pattern, he's just cake. The stage poses no issues, and the boss only has one mildly difficult to dodge attack. I use that term very lightly. If I had to rate the stage including the recording problems, oh my god, he'd get a 10 out of 10. But for the purpose of the game itself, no higher than a 1. Definitely an easy level, and a great start to X4. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you tune in next time. This is Kevvl, signing off. Ciao!